A very warm welcome back to the channel and a bit of an action-packed episode, really focusing in on Lufthansa. Why not begin with first expansion developments? And this is at the broader group, Swiss being the first focus for changes that are set to come for the upcoming winter schedule. From October 28, the airline will fly daily between Berlin, Brandenburg and Geneva. Berlin really is the core focus of this announcement and has certainly been a focus across 2024 for the broader Lufthansa Group. And the airline group has made several noteworthy changes to its flying to and from the German city with a view of enhancing connectivity as best as possible, Swiss being one of the first changes in this most recent announcement. Lufthansa Group states that it has seen a pretty visible recovery from the pandemic and, more importantly, growth that has doubled that of pre-COVID levels. Eurowings will be the next focus as they will look to offer non-stop service between Berlin and Dubai, a sizable route that will return with daily flights in October of 2024 as well, but the move to daily services represents an increase from the 4 flights that were previously offered. To help support this latest route movement, and additional aircraft will now need to be based at Berlin Brandenburg from Eurowings, which will mean in total 7 aircraft will be stationed at the very popular nowadays German airport for that all-important winter schedule. Jeddah will also be added to the Eurowings network with thrice weekly flights originating from Berlin Brandenburg, set to depart just in time for the winter schedule, as the airline is betting on people attempting to escape those cold weather conditions for somewhere just all that little bit warmer. While Lufthansa Group has announced substantial capacity increases from Berlin across the next couple of months, it really isn't just stopping at a winter schedule focus. The group has made it very clear, announcing that there are plans already in place to increase flying well into 2025 as well. Announcements with regards to the changes we will see, however, should be expected at a later date. Lufthansa Group Airlines operate some 500 flights per week in Berlin, and this is combined with 27% of all flights operated by the group, helping really cement its place as a market leader, and no doubt a title it wants to see remain. Lufthansa Group is remaining in the headline for expansion, but not the expansion you may be thinking in regard to just, say, routes. The group is continuing its rampaging plans to expand its overall reach in airlines by expressing interest in acquiring a potential stake in airBaltic. Bloomberg News initially broke the story that the group was plotting a prospective investment in the Latvian national carrier, which we know recently rejected concerns about its long-term viability and how its finances were tracking. Lufthansa Group has been looking to invest in major airlines, most notably as it attempts to fend off other companies within our industry that have been looking to consolidate. Now, this could range from the Air France KLM Group to IAG. All of these that I've touched on have been targeting emerging and established airlines looking to add them to their portfolio. The Latvian government in its current state owns about 98% of the total shares available. However, the German group could be looking to acquire part of the airline before capital is listed on the stock exchange. airBaltic utilizes a fleet of Airbus A220s and has clear ambitions, that is, to be the largest operator of this aircraft in the future. Its youthful fleet has allowed it to advance quite considerably in recent years, and future growth is expected to continue. No decision has formally been made on the part of Lufthansa Group concerning investing in airBaltic. However, this Latvian company is just one of the many targets for the group. From a recent tie-up with ITA Airways to TAP Air Portugal, prospective talks with Air Europa, and potentially more, the group really is focusing in on consolidation efforts. airBaltic, however, appears to be an intriguing prospect, not just because of its geographical positioning and the potential to leverage that for its long-term success, but also because the Latvian government has agreed to bring in investors, and this is something it's in the works of finalizing. Consolidation is a word I've used many a times of late, and it's becoming increasingly more common across our industry, as companies such as Lufthansa Group try to basically one-up each other for the greater good of their long-term prospects. Ultimately, however, consolidation will often be critiqued by watchdogs, who will review the impact on consumers and even stretching to competitors if, say, a transaction was to go through. That'll conclude today's little update on the status of Lufthansa Group and what they've been looking at doing in the more short to medium term. If you have any thoughts, the best place to leave them is down below in the comments. Thank you very much for your support here on the channel. It really does mean a lot. Make sure you are taking care and also being safe. I'll see you same place, same time tomorrow for your latest industry developments.
And we'll fly.